Hi there, YouTube and the vinyl community. It's Mark again. I'm here to do an update video on some of the things I've been picking up lately. I'm going to kind of do it in two parts. The first part is going to be strictly three things that I picked up, and they're all Pink Floyd related. Kind of excited about all three of them, actually. Adds a little bit more to my collection. I don't really have a huge Pink Floyd collection. It's not bad, but these three editions definitely help. First off, it's an album I used to have. And you know, there's been so many albums that I used to have that I've rebought. Why I let them go in the first place, I have no idea. But in this album now, you know, to find it in mint shape, you're going to be paying 4 times what you paid when it first came out. Is when I initially bought this album, and it's the Pink Floyd's live album, The Delicate Sound of Thunder. It's a great album. It's received both a lot of positive and negative reviews. Most negative reviews are basically because Roger Waters isn't in the band. This was basically labeled as their comeback tour kind of thing. And a lot of people didn't like it for the fact that Roger Waters wasn't in it, and it was just David Gilmour out for a money grab. Well, regardless of what the reasons were, it's still a fantastic recording and a fantastic live album. I actually had it first on video VHS tape, and that's where I first saw and heard the music, and then I later went and got the album. So anyway, I've reacquired it. It's a gatefold. My lighting's bad in here, sorry. And it's got 2 inner sleeves with the pictures. I'm kind of hoping this one gets re-released on the 180 gram vinyl too, like they're releasing some of the other Floyd albums. Mind you, the sound on this is very, very good. But I'm becoming a fan of some of those reissues, and like Wish You Were Here was just a fantastic job done on that. So I'm hoping they go through the entire catalog. It'll be great. So that's the first thing I picked up. The second one is one I've been looking at for a while, but it's been pretty expensive. And really, all it has is 2 tracks. The tracks being Interstellar Overdrive, which is almost 17 minutes long, and Nick's Boogie on the flip side, which is about 12 minutes long. And this is the album here, Pink Floyd, London, 1966-1967. And the 2 tracks on here that I just mentioned were actually part of a soundtrack of a movie called Tonight Let's Make Love in London, done in 1967 or 68, somewhere in there. And other tracks from the concert that happened that night are in the movie as well. But the 2 tracks on here were edited for the movie, so they didn't show the or didn't get the complete versions. So I guess for the first time ever, they've re-released, you know, they put it on vinyl, the original versions of, the full-length versions of those 2 songs. So it's a gatefold as well. Very cool picture on the inside. And when I got it home too, and I opened it up, well, first off, there's a cool inner sleeve, kind of a shot of London. A part of London anyway. Cool picture. And then a picture of the band as they appeared in 1966-67. So that's kind of cool. And what I really found cool, and it wasn't even advertised as being colored vinyl, it's white vinyl. So that's a very cool addition to my Pink Floyd collection. And it feels heavy enough that it's probably 180 gram as well. So I really, really enjoyed getting that. Last up is one I've heard a few of you now talk about, and I remember on Pudsy's thread, Pudsy said, or 80 said that he wouldn't buy this one on principle, and I think Derek Vaughan commented as well, saying basically the same thing. I came across it. It was reduced slightly, not much. I paid $40 for it, and I'm really glad I did. It's you know, it's As far as like value for the money, maybe today it's not you know, best value for your money, but it's this here, the box set of Pink Floyd, The Wall. I've been a huge fan of that album ever since the day it was released, and I keep looking at it and looking at it, and finally I just broke down and got it. I'm kind of glad I did too. I'll show you why in a minute, but first let me just open it up for you. It's kind of cool the way it opens. I've seen a couple of videos on it now. It's got like the inset brick, and the lid just comes off like that. And inside you got the 345s, and they're on various labels. There's a cool picture from the Wall album. This one I believe is a repress of a Japanese issue. You can see it's on an orange label, just a plain orange label. Side A and side B with Hey You and Comfortably Numb. The second 45 is Run Like Hell and Don't Leave Me Now. And it's got the crossed hammers on the back there, the logo for the album. The label on this is a little bit more familiar. Each side has a different picture. The third record is, of course, Another Brick in the Wall and One of My Turns. And this is the one I remember. I had this on 45 when it came out too, and that's the exact copy of the one I had. Probably the most common of all the Pink Floyd singles out there is that one there. And you also get a really cool little 45 adapter, and it's got the crossed hammers logo printed on the front of it. It's gonna be hard for me to get up close so you guys can see it now. The light's no good there. So there's that, and lastly, there's a poster. Back up a bit here. Look at that. So it's a full-size wall poster, very cool. But what I found coolest about it, I knew they were numbered editions. I really don't know what the significance of the numbers is anymore. I know back in the day, if you had numbered albums, like Beatles' White Album, for example, the lower the number, the more valuable it was. So I really don't know what it means with this, but when you buy this, you can't, the number is, whoops, you dropped it. When you buy this, the number is actually underneath this paper. And you don't know what the number is until after you've taken the shrink wrap off. Now I've heard from somebody on the internet that there was 12,500 copies of this press. And I've seen a couple of people unwrap these one on YouTube, one somewhere else, and their numbers were 11,000 and something. Well, I was really surprised when I opened this. It's really probably not going to pick it up very well, but the number on here is 00151. So this is number 151 out of 12,500. So I thought that was really, really cool. Whether it means anything or not, I don't know, but you know, just to know that I have like a numbered edition Pink Floyd that's in the low numbers, I just think that's kind of cool, and I was extremely happy to find that out. So again, another great addition to my Pink Floyd collection. I'm going to do another update video. I've got a bunch more albums I want to show. Hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in a bit. Take care.